Good morning, everyone. How are you all? Today, our topic name is angles formed within parallel lines. Angle formed within parallel lines. What is the question? Draw a similar diagram to the one shown. Measure carefully each of the labeled angle and write down their values. Okay, and in question number 4, if you check it, write down what you notice. So question number 4, no need. We are using the properties of question number 1. What are the properties we learn, like vertically opposite learn, supplementary angles, alternative angles, corresponding angles. So we are going to use the question number 1 for the question number 1 2 3. So question number 4, no need. So look at here. So first of all, if you check this question, A, B, C and D, that means we don't know any of the angle. So what I did, by using the protractor, I will find any one of the angle. Let it be, I will find the angle A or angle B, anything. So if I find the angle B, angle A, so look at here, what is this one? 60 degrees. Because my line will be this side, so which side is the line? You have to start counting from that side. So wherever start, that point should be 0. That means inside it is 60 degrees. So 60 degrees, angle A is 60. So whatever the angle B, we learn already in the last class, whenever it look like this way, like x, then it is vertically opposite angles. The angle B, that means which angle I need to find, write it that angle. With what angle I compare with angle A, that is 60, that is vertically opposite angles. Now angle C, so we learn already, whenever these two are parallel lines, so A and C inside the parallel line, and one is left, one is right, so it is alternative angle. So angle C I compare with angle A, that is 60 degrees, that is alternative angles. So angle D, if I find out, so nearest one is what? You can compare with angle A also, but the nearest one is C, so I compare with the C. So angle D equal to angle C, that means whatever I need to find, write it that alphabet first, that variable, then I want to compare with angle C, that one write it later, that is also 60, that is vertically opposite angle. So for your understanding, I will explain here. Angle A is equal to angle B and angle C equal to angle D. So these two are vertically opposite angle. So vertically opposite angle. Now angle A is equal to angle C, that means both are inside the parallel line, and B and D both are outside the parallel line, but one is right, one is left. So that is alternative angles. So if we compare the same side of the parallel lines, that means angle A is equal to angle D and angle B equal to angle C, that is corresponding angles. Okay. Similarly, coming to the next question, draw the, so whenever the parallel lines, you can use the all the properties. Okay, so here I will find out any of the angle you can find out by using the protractor. Okay, so whenever I use my protractor, the angle of the Q is, first of all I start with the angle Q. If you check it, I find here angle Q. So angle Q, what is the angle Q? So I have to use it like this way. So what is the angle Q? Check it, it is 110. So I wrote here 110. So what is the nearest one? Angle P. So angle P is what? It is like a vertically opposite angle. So vertically opposite angle. Now angle R. Remember, if these are the two parallel lines, if it is R here, this one also I can draw here R. Because if the parallel lines, all the angles of this line is equal to all the angles of this line. Always remember. So I can add this together in a straight line. So that is what? Supplementary angles. So R equal to 180 minus 110 equals 70, supplementary angle. So yes, I can compare with the R, that is vertically opposite angle. Okay. Now coming to the question number 3. So first of all, you can find out any of the angles. So I find here angle W. So what is the angle W? It is 60. Remember which side is the line? From that side I have to start counting. So this is 60. So 60 degree. W equal to 60 degrees. So angle X, nearest to the angle X will be angle X. I compare with angle W. It is 60, vertically opposite angle. So Y, just now I told you. So this angle, it is equal to this angle. Okay, X plus Y equal to 180 degrees. So 180 minus 60 equal to 120. It is supplementary angle. Then angle Z I need to find. So angle Z I compare with angle Y, that is 120, vertically opposite angle. So your homework is, if you complete all the class work, all the drawing properly in the class, you don't have any homework. Otherwise, this is your homework. That means you have to complete the classwork. I hope you understand today's classwork. If you have any more questions, you can ask me in the next class. Thank you.